Thank you, Madam Chair. Ken Neumann, National Director for the United Steelworkers. Delegates, I want to speak in regards to the Vale-Inco strike and also foreign ownership. The time has come for the steelworkers to have a fair deal at Vale-Inco, and as we all know that the regulations on the foreign ownership have failed us for many years. You've heard our international president, Leo Gerard, speak yesterday in his keynote address of how it's now come home to roost at Vale-Inco in Sudbury, where you have this Brazilian company that's now come in, is trying to turn back the clock. You both have Vale-Inco, you also have U.S. Steel, the former Stelco. These companies come in multinationals, they tell the government what they want to hear, they make promises and fail to live up to them. And yet, Vale-Inco has the audacity to come to Sudbury and Port Colborne and Voisey's Bay when they've made $4.2 billion in profits in the last 2 years, more profits than the former Inco made in the last decade, and have the audacity to try to roll back the pensions, have the audacity to have dual incomes in regards to starting rates, and the same applies at the U.S. Steel facility, which is former Stelco. That's the kind of companies that are trying to come into this country and rape our members and not live up to the standards that we have and that we fought for. These collective agreements have been fought for over years. We need changes to the foreign ownership laws. We need something that's going to put some backbone and have net benefit. You ask yourselves, where's the net benefit when these companies come into this country and say that, promise to the government what they want to do, and then come to the bargaining table and take away those hard-won rights? We're not going to stand by. We're going to continue to fight. The other thing this does, it opens the doors. The fact is that you look at the increase in the copper prices. We can now see the former company from Mexico, Grupo Mexico, who has suppressed the workers in Mexico, and we have our president of Los Mineros, who's here with us, who's been a political asylum on behalf of the steelworkers living in Vancouver because of the suppression. Someone that stood up on behalf of workers' rights and human rights in Mexico. We're now going to have a company such as Grupo Mexico try to come into this country and buy our natural resources. We're not going to stand for that. We've got to stand up for a government that's going to have a backbone and give us some legislation that's going to protect the jobs of the communities and protect the jobs of our members. And I ask you to fully support this resolution. Thank you.